Good morning, I'm Angelo Castro III.
I'm Angela, and we are the Castros.
Happy Monday to all our viewers. Thank you for joining us again
Of course.
for another week of brunch. Monday to Friday, pero
Maulan ng konti.
maulan, pero hindi ibig sabihin na tumitigil tayo ng Friday, tumitigil ang balita. Coming in at top 8, some 5,000 drivers and operators of modern jeepneys take part in a so-called Unity Walk today. They gathered at the Mabuhay Welcome Rotunda in Quezon City and will march to Malacanang. They are opposing the Senate resolution calling for the temporary suspension of the PUVMP. The LTFRB earlier said that free rides await passengers who will be affected by the Unity Walk.
Actually, yung sinasabi nitong mga grupo na to, yung mga
Unity
80% na sumali nga or sumunod dito sa PUV modernization program, hindi daw sila binigyan ng pagkakataon na makapagsalita din sa Senate. 'Di ba? Parang yung gusto din nila na
to
kasi
hear
sabi
their insights
kasi sila
sana.
daw, 'di ba? Syempre, we're talking on the other side of the fence. Sabi nila kami yung sumunod.
Yes.
'Di ba? We adhere dun sa mga deadlines, sa guidelines ng gobyerno. Tapos, mas marami kami kumpara dun sa hindi. Bakit hindi din daw sila pinakinggan or binigyan ng opportunity to talk? Kaya ngayon, sinasabi nila, it's going to be hard for them, 'di ba, na sila yung sumunod tapos isususpende. Kasi 22 out of 23 senators have already signed the resolution na suspendihin nga itong PUV modernization program.
Pero
But just to be clear lang, hindi pa po yan suspended. Pinag-uusapan pa rin yan hanggang ngayon. Go ahead.
Resolution lang kasi yan, and it's up to the departments or the executive to adhere, whether they want to adhere to the resolution or not. Unless gawin nilang batas or something like that, di ba? Kung ano yung magiging issue. Kasi ang magiging problema is ang kine-question ng Senate, nag-consolidate na kayo, hindi nyo pa alam kung ano yung mga ruta na dadaanan. Dapat alamin mo muna anong ruta na meron, na may kulang, may sobra, i-realign natin yung number of jeepneys per route. Right. Then, we consolidate para alam natin kung kanino natin bibigay yung certain areas. Ang problema, baliktad daw. So, yan ang kine-question din ng process na yan.
Ang FEDJODAP o yung Magnificent 7, ang Magnificent 7 na kabahagi ng FEDJODAP,
FEDJODAP, Piston, Pasang Mazda.
Hindi daw sila sasali dyan sa Unity Walk because for them, kumbaga naniniwala sila hindi daw strike ang sagot sa mga ganitong problema.
Tama rin naman yung opinion nila.
They also support na dapat wag i-suspend yung PUV modernization. So anyway, we'll see, tingnan natin kung makikita kung pwede natin i-check yung nangyayari diyan, magkaroon tayo ng update
doon on the ground.
Mga ongoing kasi yung strike o Unity Walk rather na
hindi
ginagawa.
Uniteam.
Oo, Unity Walk.
Kala ko yung Uniteam nag-Unity Walk Ito yung mga drivers natin.
Okay, coming up. Is Senator Bato de la Rosa going to seek asylum if the International Criminal Court will arrest him? Because we are just getting started, mga kapatid. More of our top 10 news when Brunch returns. Keep it here on One News. morning. You're still watching Brunch here on One News.
Of course, medyo masaya ang weekend for the entire country. But of course, meron din malungkot na balita, of course. Condolences to Mother Lily, icon of
Family of Mother Lily.
Yeah, family of Mother Lily, an icon in Philippine cinema. Pioneered a lot of concepts sa Philippine cinema. Regal Babies, madami siyang pinasikat. Mga nanggaling sa Regal Babies like sila Albert Martinez, sila Gabby Concepcion, and also pioneered the art of pito-pito, yung making 7 movies in 7 days. So parang ang daming opportunities na bigay niya for quality movies as well as yung mga yung pito-pito movies na medyo on the cheaper side pero entertaining pa rin. She died at how old? 85 ba? 85 years old. Although never ako po naging part of Regal, but we were family friends, of course. We had dinner with Mother before, di ba? Sa house niya. Condolences po sa buong Regal family and sa lahat po ng mga nakasama niya sa buhay.
Alright, sige. Batiin ko lang muna to, no, yung mga nanonood sa atin dito sa YouTube. Si Ronald Maxtay, Gary Ko, si Mark Santiago, si Oscar, at saka si Geraldine Balolong. Nanonood siya mula sa Bukidnon. O, diba? Yun. And of course,
Bukidnon, no?
Bukidnon, malayo-layo yan. Si Alex Fuentes, si Sam Pokemon Go, si Pihen Soriano, si Ralph Domingo, si Mina Benyales, and the rest of our Jesse Mendez family, and Mark Joseph Sid. Yan. Maraming salamat po. And Tita Daisy and Tita Naldi Cancio na nanonood din sa atin today. And let's move forward na at pag-usapan po natin ang ating mga issues sa ating countdown. Ranking 7th in our countdown are the Pogos. The Justice Department admitted the struggle of shutting down all Pogos in the country because of the affected Filipino employees. Justice Secretary Raul Vasquez estimated that around 30,000 Filipino Pogo employees will lose their job because of the ban. DOJ has started the implementation of the Pogo Ban 3 weeks after President Bongbong Marcos announced it on his State of the Nation address. Vasquez said Pogos were evading their dues to PAGCOR due to their master license.
Hindi ko ganun kasimple yan eh. Marami hong madidislocate ng mga employment. For instance, ang binanggit nga ho ni Secretary Benny Laguesma ay mga 30 plus thousand employees, Filipinos, who would be affected.
Actually, na-estimate na rin yan before.
Actually nga, 45,000 yung sinabi ng Dole.
Kasi ang important dito, ang critical dito is the transition from the moment the last Pogo closes until yung stimulus na mangyayari. It's because madami pong call center na hindi po pumasok at that time because ayaw nila po tabi in the same economic zone as Pogos because technically dapat IT ang classification ng BPO tsaka ng mga IGLs, diba? Pero apparently some IGLs daw don't want to open shop beside specific Pogos. Ngayon, what is important, yung mga umayaw noon, pwede na silang sabihan, oh, wala na yung Pogo dito. Baka you want to open na your call center because immediately we need to hire these 30,000 Filipinos. And most of them, if they were qualified naman sa mga Pogos, which entails them to do work online and with good communication skills, papasok naman sila sa BPO. And these BPOs, when they hire, massive din sila mag-hiring.
So, but for the meantime, sabi naman ng Dole, sila ang bahala dyan. Sila ang naatasan na asikasuhin nga itong mga employees na mawawalan ng trabaho dahil nga sa pag-exit or pag-ban ng Pogos here. Alright, let's continue with our countdown.
Ranking 6th in our countdown, our government has entered a wider defense cooperation pact with Germany yesterday. Defense Secretary Gibo Chodoro and German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius met in Makati to conclude a broader arrangement on defense cooperation. The pact aims to enhance the bilateral defense relations of the two countries amid security challenges. This includes expanding training cooperation and bilateral exchanges. Ayun, we were talking about this ever since na we need to build, aside from the US, we have Japan, we have Australia, we have to build a broader base of allies because, let's face it, if we go to the negotiating table with China, wala tayong leverage. But if we have more allies on our side, not even for military purposes, but in the sense economic allies as well sana, 'di ba? We have leverage, enough leverage to give our own demands, 'di ba?
Right.
Hindi yung sasabihan nila tayo, magpaalam kayo.
To inform us, diba, of
to
your
inform us. So,
activities there sa West Philippine Sea.
so-
Pero yun nga, ang target nila na ma-sign itong defense pact na to between Philippines and Germany would be, of course, this year, hopefully in October. Yun ang
Yeah.
sabi nila. And of course, yun ang sabi nila, they reiterated na itong defense pact na ito is not, directed against anybody. Ayun. Ay, kayo na po
Basta
ang,
recently-
kayo na po ang mag-interpret nun.
Basta recently, we've enhanced defense agreements with Japan and now Germany. And so, medyo broad na ang may Australia and US na tayo. So, medyo lumalawak na ang mga kaibigan natin. Dumadami.
All right, let's continue with our countdown. Moving over now to our top 5, the oil spill from, or the oil spills from 3 sunken tankers in Bataan has been put under control. The Philippine Coast Guard says all 24 valves of MT Terra Nova have been sealed. That is needed to be done prior to siphoning and retrieval operations. Minimal to no traces of oil spill have also been spotted from the other 2 tankers that sank off Bataan.
Maganda po ngayon ang sitwasyon. The mere fact na oil sheen nga lang po yung nasa area, so mas mabilis po siyang i-evaporate. Halos very thin na lang po yung nakikita dun sa motor tanker Terra Nova.
Yun, so oil
Actually,
sheen na
that's good
lang
news.
ang
Oo.
nakikita. In-explain na ng Coast Guard yan yung differences
Oo. Sige,
Oo.
explain mo din.
Hindi ko na ma-explain lahat. Pero oil sheen, hindi naman lagi sa oil spill lang gagaling.
Yes.
Pwedeng from regular pollutants na nakikita natin. Like for example, sa Manila Bay, ang daming dumadaan ng mga yacht, mga boats, mga tankers dyan. So yung oil na ini-emit nila galing from the engine, parang yung carbon emissions natin from the
Yes.
cars, ganun ang oil sheen, which dissipates over time. Mas
Saka
lalo
hindi ganun parang kakapal.
hindi malapot.
Oo,
Hindi
yun.
malapot. Yung top lang ng tubig ang meron.
Ay, di, ayoko na sabihin. Go lang.
Ay,
Mamaya na
ba,
lang.
Anyway, kasi most likely kasi yung mga ibang oil tankers now, they use diesel.
Yes.
And diesel daw dissipates easier than yung technically than yung mga industrial fuel na kinakarga ng mga tanker. Oo, so pag kumakalat ang diesel sa dagat, na i-dissipate ka agad.
Oo. So, ang importante dyan, after nga nito, sabi nga nila, yung 24 valves have already been sealed. So, doon na sila sa susunod na proseso nila, which is siphoning the oil.
Yes, oo.
Diba? Ang importante dyan, syempre, pagdasal din natin yung mga kukuha ng oil, pag-siphon ng oil, doon walang mangyaring aksidente, diba? Baka mamaya, kasi during the operation or the process, may mangyaring hindi maganda. But, of course, hindi natin gusto yon. But, good news ito na nasasabi nga nila na kontrolado na yung situation because talagang kinabahan lahat po ng tao, especially yung nearby provinces doon dahil maapektuhan of course yung environment, yung livelihood.
Isipin mo not only
thousands of
first you have marine
families
life
there.
na it takes years and decades sometimes for yung marine ecosystem to recover, di ba? Tapos yung hangin,
Right.
daming kailangan ayusin because of a simple oil spill that becomes really it damages talaga things around it. All right, now let's move on to the next. Heating up at the 4th spot, Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office General Manager Mel Robbles has filed charges against a vlogger for allegedly spreading fake news about him. Robles has filed defamation and invasion of privacy cases against Claire Contreras, or more known as Maharlika, before the Central District Court of California. He accused Contreras of posting false information against him and his family on her YouTube page. This is not the first time the vlogger has faced charges for her posts. Contreras is facing charges filed by various personalities connected with the Marcos administration. Let's get to know more about this issue.
We have with us PCSO General Manager Mel Robbles on the line. Good morning po.
Hi, good morning, Angela and Angela.
Thank you for joining us again. Let's get right to it. A lot of people are asking po, why did it take you some time to file charges against Maharlika? Ano po ba yung naging mitsa? Di ba po nang kayo po ay magpunta sa korte at mag-file ng inyong complaint?
Actually, hindi naman talaga. I didn't take a lot of time. It's more on the preparation. Alam mo naman ang number one, choosing your lawyer, and then the lawyer preparing the charges, validating everything. So, when she posted the picture of my daughter and accusing me of planning to murder her, sabi ko, iba na, hindi na yun. Hindi na
Right.
work-related yan no? Una, she said, I paid 1 billion pesos to a hitman to kill her. Tapos sabi niya, 10 million na lang kinuha sa winnings ng PCSO. Of course, these are absurd and wild. Pero worse, after saying that, she posted a picture of my daughter, who is a minor, and my wife. No? What, ang akin, kung maging victim ng hate crime ang anak ko and my family, has nothing to do with her political agenda, no? Or ma-scar emotionally because of mabully, no? For example. So I don't think that is fair. So ako naman, I cannot fight yung laban niya Hindi natin pwedeng, we cannot stoop to that level because these are a million allegations with not a single iota of evidence.
Yes.
Tira lang ng tira ito Sabi ko nga, hindi naman bago ito. The infancy of journalism, ganyan din So, let her be. No? Kasi wala naman yung editor, wala naman yung desk. Let her be. For as long as she faces the consequences of her misdeeds, okay lang sa akin. No? There is still a law. It might be difficult, might take time. Ganun talaga yung yung tama Yung kailangan masinsin ka. No? And if I had it my way, the hearing na kagad sana bukas.
Yes,
But there are processes to be followed. So I got a good lawyer whose expertise is reputation and brand management. No? She's Camille Vasquez from the States, and we filed the case there.
Yes, GM, you mentioned you got a good lawyer, but we all know, of course, she's of the Johnny Depp fame sa case niya. Paano po napunta kayo sa getting Miss Vasquez or Attorney Vasquez as your lawyer?
Well, somebody recommended that and we pursued her, nag-email kami. Matagal talaga kasi she did the vetting din. Titignan niya rin kung maganda nga yung case, kung may merit yung case. No? Kasi she gets a lot of this kind of mga fan-based lang. No? Yung iba, hindi rin seryoso.
Yes.
So it will take a while for her to vet yung yung kliyenteng gustong gumawa sa kanya. So yun ang cost lang naman na matagal. It's more on my lawyer doing the due diligence.
That's right. GM, I'd like to ask also now, bakit po, madami po na nagtatanong kasi around social media, nag-usap-usap, bakit po, what does the vlogger, Maharlika, have against you po na napuntiryahan kayo?
Well, I really don't know her. She doesn't know me. But you have to look at her background. No? Recently nga, nagpalabas sila ng video, di ba? Yung about supposedly the president. Do you know that immediately after lumabas, yung lahat ng kasamahan nilang nag-post took it down?
Okay.
Except for Maharlika, she didn't take it down, no? So, ibig sabihin, even yung mga kakampi niya, who are all aligned at a common political agenda, no? Of bringing down the administration. That is what they do. May mga rallies sila, no? So, it is obvious na may political agenda, no? He doesn't need to be a political scientist or even a rocket scientist to see that, no? Pero akin naman, okay lang. I get it. You have your political agenda. You have your economic agenda because you want more views sa page mo. Gusto mo ng clicks, clickbait. Okay, I get that. Pero to malign a person to the extent that you'll endanger their life, including a minor, was nothing to do with your politics or my politics. Ay medyo iba yan.
That's
and
right.
you have to be responsible for that. Managot ka ron.
Are there other vloggers involved in this complaint, or are you planning to file charges against them as well?
Well, I think let us be a fair warning. No, you be responsible for what you say or what you post. No, I cannot fight a vlog with another vlog. Hindi naman yan ang gawin natin. I don't think it will be productive even It will be productive and good for everybody. Let's show them the proper way to handle this. Things might be tedious, maybe costlier, pero that's the price you have to pay to defend your honor and integrity. Sa akin, priceless yan eh. Priceless ang integrity and honor. Yan ang tinuro ng magulang ko eh.
Right.
Mawala na ang yaman, wag lang ang ngalan.
That's right.
Sabi din binigyan niya sa akin. So I lose everything for my name and my integrity, and especially for the life of my loved ones.
Let's say, for example, hypothetically speaking, sir, she apologizes to you. Iuurong niya po ba yung kaso?
We'll see. We'll cross the bridge when there's a bridge.
If there's a bridge, yes.
All right.
We'll cross the bridge when there's a bridge.
Right. Taking this opportunity na rin po to ask you about po itong plano niyo po about to build a new corporate center for PCSO in Ermita, Manila. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah. Thank you very much for that. You know, this what we did last week, or was it last week? Is the third groundbreaking of that corporate center. So finally, we already have a contractor. There's a notice to proceed. So finally, in 2 years' time, we were told we could enjoy the corporate center. We are even lucky kasi hindi nakuha yung fund na to for the bayanihan and the COVID. Otherwise, we will still be renting, keep on paying, and in a place like what we have now, hiwa-hiwalay na building po kami, which affects our productivity and efficiency. Yeah.
So this is going to be 24/7 na nakabukas po? Tama po ba?
Well, it will take longer hours kasi siyempre we have a draw. We start earlier for the office and the draw ends about 12 midnight. So, yes, there will be a longer hours. But I don't think 24/7 naman. Hindi naman naman.
Okay. And also, para po ma-accommodate po yung mga ibang mga pumipila po for assistance, tama po ba?
We would like to avoid the queuing, kaya we would like to digitize it. We would like people to just submit online yung requirements nila. So, i-vet naman namin yan. We are hoping na pwede na rin i-issue electronically yung mga guarantee letters para hindi na rin sila pumunta, hindi na rin maghirap dito. And even on weekends, pwede silang lumabas with our guarantee letters. Kasi ang problema ngayon is you wait for the hard copy at on weekends walang offices.
Right.
So, you'll have to wait. Kunyari, pwede ka nang i-discharge ng Saturday morning. You'll have to wait for Monday, di ba? Kasi you'll have to wait for the guarantee letter. So, we are working towards kung kailan ka pwedeng lumabas at may guarantee letter ka, even on a weekend, yan ang goal namin.
Oo. Mabuti nga po yun na mas-streamline yung proseso kasi kawawa din po yung mga kababayan natin na talagang nakababad po, nakapila po sa opisina ng PCSO. But, alright, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. That was PCSO General Manager Mel Robbles. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat sa inyo. Mabuhay po kayo.
Alright, let's continue with our countdown. Going straight now to our top two, Senator Bato de la Rosa maintains that he won't try to evade the possible arrest of the ICC. In a radio interview, De La Rosa says he won't seek asylum in other countries, but he noted that he will appeal to the government to not surrender the country's jurisdiction to the ICC. Bato has been named by the ICC as one of the suspects in the bloody drug war of the previous administration. Meanwhile, another tagged suspect, Oscar Albayalde, is confident that the government will not cooperate with the ICC. He also confirmed to the big story that neither the ICC nor the Interpol has reached out to him.
We are confident that the government will not cooperate with the ICC. It's because, number one, we are no longer a member of the ICC since 2019, I think. So, sa atin po, wala po tayong nakuha whatever letter or text messages from that we are required to appeal with the prosecutor of the ICC.
Don't go away kasi madami pa tayong pag-uusapan. May sasabihin ka pa.
Natin si
Go.
Senator Matularo. Hindi, sabihin ko lang na kasi yung mga tao ay nag-aabang ngayon after niyang sabihin na he's willing to talk to the ICC. Pero kasi wala naman siyang choice eh. 'Diba?
Yeah.
Kung siya ay kakausapin.
And it will be more difficult for him if he were,
At
let's say
ano ang
lang ha,
sasabihin niya?
hindi ko
Oo.
sinasabi he will do it. If one of the options is to go on flight, in other words, aalis ka, tatakbuhan mo,
Sabi naman niya ayaw.
hindi niya gagawin. Pero he knows that na if he leaves the country to evade it, mas lalong baka mapadpad siya sa isang bansa, kahit in transit sa airport, mapadpad siya sa isang bansa na kasama sa Rome Statute.
Oo.
Oh, 'di ba? Na kasama sa
Kaya nga eh.
na may sway ang Interpol with the local police, pwede siyang mahuli. So willing naman siya to face it here.
Kaya nga sabi
From the start naman inamin naman ni Senator Bato na natatakot ako because ayoko makulong.
Ayaw niya makulong.
Pero he's willing to face it. Ano daw niya, 'di ba? Hindi siya magpapakulong pero magpapa-interview daw siya.
Kaya magpapa-interview siya. Kaya nga ang usap-usapan ngayon ay ano yung sasabihin niya? Will he protect himself? Or will he protect whoever? Or
Because,
whatever it is that he's going to say
along with him is
will affect the investigation.
General Albayalde, and along with him kasi is yung kaso rin ni Pangulong Duterte, which is the primary suspect in the case.
Oo. 'Di ba? Person of interest.
Person of interest.
'Di ba? Pero sinabi din niya sa mga interviews niya last week, if I'm not mistaken, na he felt betrayed.
Yes, he did.
Kasi before, sabi, very stern ang sinasabi ng Marcos administration na hindi nila papapasukin na ICC. But we all know naman through our reports and interviews here na medyo nagbabago nga yung tono ng administrasyon pagdating sa ICC.
Yeah, he felt betrayed pero nag-hearing siya ng PDEA leaks, 'di ba? Yung mga inaano mo diyan kung may consistent friendship kayo, tapos
So are you
binitray ka.
saying?
No. Kunyari, may consistent friendship kayo. All of a sudden, out of the blue, may reverse policy ang presidente against you. Magulat ka. Pero from the start naman, alam mong kinokontra mo yung policies mo. Nag-PDEA leaks hearing ka pa. Oh, 'di ba? So, why would you feel betrayed?
Yun ang sabi niya.
Oo.
Anyway, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan mamaya. Abangan nila. Of course, syempre yung tungkol sa Olympics, si Carlos Yulo.
Okay, don't go away because we're not done yet. May dalawa pa tayo. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Brunch here on One News. Happy Monday to all our brunchies, ka-brunchies. So,
batiin natin ulit yung ating mga loyal viewers, 'di ba? Si Leonie Valdezotto, nanonood siya sa atin, si Ronald Maxtay, si Geraldine Balolong, si Oscar, Mark Santiago, si Garico, sino pa? Si Mina Benales.
Nila Benales, Jessie Mendez family. Okay, si Vlad. Hindi po si Putin yan, si Vlad yan. Si Vladimir Putin nanonood sa atin. Si ano ulit? Si
Ralph Domingo.
Si Hener. Si Barbs, kumparing Barbs. Si Kumadring Tasha, good morning.
Tita Naldi, Tita Daisy.
Tita Daisy, Tito Naldi, di ba? Mother Earth. Ang favorite ni Mother Earth.
Ikaw. Okay.
And that wraps up today's episode of Brunch.
Join us again tomorrow. I'm Angela Lagunzan Castro.
And I am Angelo Castro III. We are One News.
All sides, all the time.